Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
After graduating college with a bachelor's degree in information systems, my first job out of college was IT director at a financial company, about 30 people. Worked there for 3 years. In 2008-09, I was laid off for a 3-month period due to the stock market crash, along with most of their staff. During this time, obviously a lot of free time, so I started exploring online sales using eBay and Craigslist. I sold many different products such as golf coupon books, internal computer replacement parts, and more. One day I profited in a few hours over $500, and I knew at that point this could be something great. From there, I started a company that grew to $6 million in sales with a staff of 19 people. Since then, I have co-founded 5 different companies in the past 15 years, and that's a little bit about my background in building and running online business.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
I see amazing potential in this brand and product line, and I believe it deserves more attention than I can currently dedicate. My wife has had a dream for many years of owning her own marketing agency, and in early 2024, we found one to purchase. Now, after acquiring that company, much of my time is dedicated towards that. With our 2 children, that fills up a lot of my week, and although the business is doing great with the 10 to 15 hours per week that I spend on it, I think a new owner could give it more attention and grow this into something really great.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
I've done a ton of work over the past year to build this brand up from scratch, including all the product research to make sure it was something to go after, development with several factories, full brand package, including a website, and I really wanted the packaging to be premium, so there was a lot of work there as well. Video shoots, photography shoots to make sure we had a great Amazon listing. So a lot of the heavy lifting and groundwork has been completed. Now it's more about maintaining and creating the loyal customers, which we do through mailing campaigns and our lifetime warranty program. I work with Seller Mango, who's a company who manages the listings and all the Amazon questions, and of course work with the factory for reoccurring orders to ensure we have enough stock. We do have 2 new variations of the product on the way too, so when I have time, I look into the future opportunities for the brand and product line. Currently, it's more of a high-level thinking, sourcing, and approximately 10 to 15 hours per week that I'm spending.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
As I stated before, different product variations, so colors. There's also a great opportunity on very similar products that I've seen and would be happy to share those insights. I also think there's a huge opportunity in influencers, whether it might be TikTok or getting the product up on TikTok Shop could be another great way to grow the product.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
Risks for the brand and the business. I think as with most successful products, especially on Amazon, it's going to be imitators and other listings that try to pop up to mock your product. Everybody has these tools so they can see what's selling well. But of course, the best way to mitigate this is to continue to create that loyalty in our customer base and continue to get good reviews. So we do that through our lifetime warranty program, which is an insert inside of all the product packaging. We also do direct mail campaigns where we send out thank you letters, handwritten notes, and free accessories to our product brand. So if anybody ever has a problem with the product as well and writes us, we just send out a replacement immediately, no questions asked. Try to just really build that loyalty.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I put a lot of time and blood, sweat, and tears into this product, so I really want it to be successful. And I have no problem staying on to help the new owner transition by providing product ideas, all of the vendor resources and introductions, anything that will make them successful and continue to grow and expand the company. Phone, Zoom, email support is completely fine. And I figure at least 3 to 6 months, but I'm flexible on this as well.
Got it. And regarding the sale of the business, would you agree to a non-compete?
Yes, of course. I will commit to the non-compete. My wife and I are very busy with a new marketing agency that we bought, so hence the reason for me selling.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
I'd be open to discussing a earn-out payment structure, yes.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
First and foremost, the profit margins and the opportunity for growth are really incredible with this product and the brand. And there's many other similar things that you could go into. I think the business is worth buying for many reasons. If you really don't want to work 40 hours a week on it, you wouldn't have to. It's doing great with my current 10 to 15. But if you did want to spend more time and grow this into a full-time gig, I think the opportunities are endless and you really could make amazing profits. Right now, it's all about where you'd want to take the product in the future.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.